Hello. Have you ever been to the Acropolis? No. I've never even been to Greece. Unless, of course, you mean... I think I would rather go to a necropolis. No, I've never been to the Acropolis. In spite of the allure of discount filet mignon and that siren song of sirloin, this still cannot compel me to engage with admittedly beautiful girls, and by contrast, ugly bouncers, all of whom are hell-bent on shaking me down to my last dime as soon as I set foot through the door. No. Jeez. How could you possibly defend Ayn Rand? What a thrill it is to broadcast to such dense dunces. The defense to which you refer does not exist. One of you sent in the question to me, and I answered that question by telling you that I had finally finished reading her baffling, bewildering damn book, and that I was left with a myriad more questions which only one person could answer. I furthermore went on to postulate that the solution to this entire mess is to gather together all of the greatest minds of this day and age and have them sit down with this woman and pose these questions to her. Then we would wind up with all of the answers once and for all, and then we would know for the record, was this woman some brilliant, albeit misunderstood genius, or, as you would have it, was she simply a mean, greedy, selfish, frumpy-dumpy old dragon lady? I don't know. We do not have the answers to these questions. And I have a feeling that we never will. Are you for or against sex? Are you for or against sex ed in public schools? Sexual education in public schools? For or against? Let me tell you something. If you have a course being taught in a public school, the subject of which is sexual education, then it means that sexual education is being taught in that public school. If, on the other hand, you cancel, you remove a course on sexual education in that public school, then it means that sexual education is still being taught in that public school. Only, instead of in a classroom, it's been moved out to the locker room. And instead of being in the hands of a competent instructor, it is now in the hooves of some hormonal, adolescent, testosterone-infused little piglet who is gleefully and rapaciously expounding upon all of the hit and run strategy of how to score. Are you a fan of SNL? Oh, I didn't think you meant the Clark Clifford saving and loan scandals. Saturday Night Live? Well, as much as I loved Chris Farley and Wayne and Garth, Saturday Night Live hasn't really meant very much to me since the days of Rosanna Dana. Yeah. Do you notice anything strange about this picture? Oh. Don't be setting me. Is this a legitimate question? Do you notice anything strange about this picture? Well, it's a skinhead. To judge by the outfit, Obviously someone local. Apart from that, nothing really stands out. What am I... Do you notice anything strange about this picture? Hint, look at the crotch. I caution you. If this is someone's idea of a joke, I'm warning you. All right. I can't see anything. I don't see anything. Okay. Very good, very good. I get it. I understand that. That's very clever, very clever. All right. That's yeah. Okay, so what we have here is a classic example of what would you call it? The transgender transition. Someone who is in the middle, and naturally, well, even I know there are going to be certain anatomical changes in the person's physique. I mean, it's part of the process, right? Yeah. Anyway, to judge by this image, they is doing very well, coming along very swiftly, it would appear. Yeah, and we wish them the very best in their transition. Might want to consider getting a wig, but isn't really developing much in this area, but as I understand it, those take that aspect of the physical person might take a little longer to develop.